Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to do some Unizon Air Gaching because we finished the last event, the first Storm Bullet, and we got some nice rewards, finishing in the top 20,000 and also reaching a specified point threshold gives you a guaranteed SSR card of the member of your choice. Very important to take advantage of these freebies, but of course it's not guaranteed to be a new card at all. We'll go over the Tiara Gacha in a little bit, but you do get one shot at Hinatazaka and one shot at Sakurazaka, each picking a member that you would like. Now, let's first take a look at my my current holdings of the cards that are available. All of the outfit gachas except for the very first one, which would be Silent Majority, and the very most recent one, which of course would be Nagare Dama, are not included in this gacha. But for those who have been available for all of these events, 12 outfit cards are up for grabs. Of course, some different for the new second gen members of Sakurazaka. Only has 7 cards in their arsenal to pick from. Now you can see here that on Sakurazaka's side that pretty lean. I have a lot of pickings available for me to choose from. Let's see. Oh, right. Can't see the percentages until you pick a member. Oh, I guess, well, you don't need to see the names. But, of course, an easy choice may be Uemura Rina here. I do have her as my main selection for the Spotlight Lives. I have a decent amount of cards from her, but you can see the recent ones are kind of lacking. But I have 5 of them, which is not too bad. Of course, thinking about Ozeki a little bit, but of course, since she is going to be graduate, or she has already graduated, her last day at Sokosaku was, right? The last episode. Definitely sad to see her leave, but, she's going to enjoy her life outside of the entertainment world. So best to her. Now, obviously, I am missing a lot of her cards, but thinking about the future, obviously, I need to pick a new member for my Spotlight Lives, so I'm going to probably pass on Ozeki here. And then, then it's a question of, well, surprisingly, given how many of these cards that I don't pull Sakurazaka that often, but somehow I've gotten 8 out of 12 of Takemoto Yui here, which is insane. The way she just sticks out from everybody else is pretty crazy. Nobody else is above 50%, I think, right? Yeah, so that's quite surprising. And of course, then you can always go for the confirmation of a new card, where Matsumoto Kira here, I have none of her outfit cards. That also applies to Matsuda Rina here, which is of course surprising. She was one of the last members I got a card for. I think Matsumoto as well. Just being able to get a event card, I think, was a saving grace here. But yeah, so then the question is, which one would make a difference? And to be honest, as of this moment, the only card that makes a difference in my parties right now is Suga Yuka. And her most recent Darekane card is, it's that strong, such that, despite my abysmal, affinity disco bonuses for these members, that her Darekane card here is quite strong and would make a difference for my red team. But otherwise, it's pretty spread out. You can look at some of the card, members who might have more of those 3% or higher cards, or taking a look at what's coming next with Nazekoi. Nazekoi obviously would be the next up to the SSR Plus, and probably will happen immediately after the 3rd year event. And for Nazekoi, we've got Ozonore and Fujiyoshi Karin with strong cards. Now, again, I keep saying this, the new 2nd gen, the new 3rd gen for Hinatazaka all suffer from the fact that they are missing about 5 songs worth of discography bonuses, and that is 2,500 points of stats that are just not there for them. And that is huge, right? That's not including all of the, affinity bonuses that you could get on top of that. It's minuscule in comparison, but 2,500 points is quite big. So you may want to, if you're looking to just increase your overall score there, hard to justify that. So, I thought about it for a little bit, and you know what? I think I will go for Morita Hikaru here. And the reason why I'm going for Morita Hikaru is she does have 3.4 on Nobody's Fault, which just recently got that SSR Plus card. So obviously is a nice strong card there. Let's pull it up over here quick. No, Nobody's Fault, right? Where is it? There you go. Definitely a solid card. It is that second highest percentage in terms of expected value. She also has a very strong ban card, and I think it looks quite nice as well. And blue definitely has an opportunity for some to sneak in later. Obviously it is three songs down the road to make a difference, but it's also 3 out of 12 chance to get a new card, so that's not bad as well. So I kind of thought about Kobayashi Yui. She does have a 3.14 with Darekane and the most recent Omosabi, but of course I do have about 40, about half of her cards already, which is a little scary. Sugai, she's graduating as well, so not sure if I want to chase after her. Also have 5 out of 12, and then of course like I said earlier, Matsuri and Masumoto, they cross my mind a little bit. Matsuri, of course, still suffering from no 3% or higher expected value cards, which is unfortunate, but also means a good chance that Naze Koi or Buddies might give her one of those big boosts to her SSR Plus cards. But you know what? Let's go with Morita. And of course, Morita has a special relationship with Kyonko because of Borderless, so won't be too bad. So here's hoping it's not a dupe. There is just a 25% chance of that being a dupe. So let's see how this goes with Morita Hikaru. And obviously, if you've been watching the video lately, these load screens have been just really unpredictable nowadays. If you're getting a sign or a cut-in with a particular member, you can, you will get that, blip load at like 85%. Okay, Buddies, not bad. I don't think, was it Morita Hikaru? Yeah, Buddies card doesn't have anything special, but I'll take it. I'm not too upset. It is a new card, so I'm happy to get that combo support for Sakurazaka. Now, the problem is Hinatazaka. You guys know that I pull Hinatazaka very much more often than I do on Sakurazaka side. And so the shojiritsu here for Hinatazaka side is quite high. Unsurprisingly, you can see Kyonko at the top of the list at 10 out of 12. That is an 83% own rate of her cards. The only ones that I do not have is Seishin no Uma and Azato Kawaii. Yes, somehow I've got Shikatan, Koe no Ashiato, and Teka. You saw my videos for those. Those were really nice. You also may remember the just terror that was pulling for Seishin no Uma. I don't have Kyonko there, so slightly. No, actually, no, it's not tempting. I very much the odds are against me, so not worth rolling the dice for a 17% chance to get a new card, despite the sadness I don't have these cards. That's okay. Now the question is, of course, do I want to go for a for sure hit? We've got Kage at 3 out of 8 cards only, but I do have her strong cards already, so not sure if that's really something I want to be chasing after. Kage I don't think has too many other strong cards. Azakawa, Kimishika Katan, and Koe no Ashiato are all 2% middling rates, but Now we got Kumi at 4 out of 12. She does have a very strong Shikatan card at 3.40%. But, you know, that's something to think about for sure. And then Osushi, she obviously has a very strong Seishun no Uma card. I don't have that either. But you can see I already have 3/4 or 2/3 of all of her cards. So a little bit of a scary proposition there. And, you know, other strong cards, we got Hyotang with Seishun no Uma. That's also going to be, I'm sure, a knockout of the park. And, of course, Manamo, who, of course, did announce her graduation from the group a few days ago. Very sad to see. But, of course, since it's because of her, you know, her health, there's nothing really you can say about that, right? Like, you know, it's not a surprise, to be honest. You know, many thanks for her to just sticking it out for as long as she did. But, you know, we're going to see her off. And, you know, hopefully she can enjoy her life outside of the world of idols. I know she will continue to support Hinatazaka. So, you know, best of luck to her in her future. But yeah, so then the question is, which cards make a difference in my parties right now? And there are 3 cards right now that would actually make it into my teams right now. First, we've got Aya here, Otake. Her Konski card would be a very nice addition for purple. It is a 2.75%, but with that SSR Plus, it does sneak into the top rankings. The other strong card would be Kawada here. Her Sonna Koto Nayo card is quite strong and would be a great addition for my red team. She, of course, does have the 3.68% here. But in the end, I decided to go for Nibu-chan here, who actually is one of my lowest affinity members, just because of it. I think just the lack of total cards from her. But she has a very strong Doremi card, which would be a strong addition to purple. But in addition, her most recent Koe no Ashiato card in red, also quite strong and very attractive for the future. You know, specifically for Seishun no Uma, I'm probably going to pull very hard on that 3-step gacha because of how much I'm missing from that pool. So, you know, I can just put those aside. But we're going to go for Nibu-chan here. And we will be pulling for a new SSR. You can see her rate is 7 out of 12, so less than a half chance to get a new card. Obviously, if I wanted a better chance of a new card, somebody like, you know, Konoka or Kumiten might be a stronger pick. Even Mikuni, but, you know, Mikuni's a third, you know, unfortunately a 3rd gen member, so not gonna have many strong cards at the moment to make a difference. So really hoping for some insane luck here to get a strong Nibu-chan card. Again, the cards that I would want from Nibu-chan. Highest ranking is Doremi. Next would be Koe no Ashiato. Let's see how the Nibu-chan pulls go. And we will see how this goes. And Nibu-chan. Again, remember Hinatazaka, if the plant does overlap with the handle, you are guaranteed a cut-in from one of the members. Let's see if this is a new card. Ah! Sonna koto nayo ka. Well, alright, that's fine, that's fine. Now, we will talk about the Tiara gacha in a different video. But long story short, the Tiara gacha gives you 2 times the rate for SSR cards. They are separated by Hinatazaka and Sakurazaka. But the important thing to keep in mind is that this is really difficult to do a pinpoint search of a certain card. Yes, it is double rates for all SSR cards. That brings up 6% to 12%, which again, if you guys are familiar with my videos, you know that I play Monster Strike a lot. That puts it at Monster Strike levels of getting a you know, a 6-star monster in that game, an SSR plus card in this game. However, do keep in mind that the individual rates of a certain card is 0.04%. I do have Iguchi off, but Watanabe Miho on. But if you are going to pull on Sakurazaka side, do keep in mind that turning on and off those graduated members may make a huge difference, because there are a lot more of them, and that pool of cards will either be there or not when you do this gacha pull. So now, should you pull on this gacha? The answer is only if you need a boatload, if you just want a pool of SSRR cards. The more cards you have, the harder it is to get a new card. And honestly, we have the 3rd year anniversary coming up. You probably want to wait for that, to be honest. You're gonna get credit, attacking points for the Yell event. You want that percentage to be as high as possible. You've got a decent pool of cards here. I think it includes all of the outfit gachas, plus 2 time limited. We've got the bunnies and the old school, ye old Japanese times, retro outfits. Those are the 2 special cards that are coming back, and you've got all of the old outfits available as part of this pool. So, it's not too bad, the pool of cards, but are you going to be able to aim for something? Probably not. If you just want some cards, this might be a pull. I am honestly thinking about pulling it a little bit just for Sakurazaka's side. I don't pull as much on Sakurazaka's side, so getting a nice handful of cards would be nice, but at most it would be 1 temple. And then is it really worth it? Because again, monster strike levels, easy to get a bakshi. It is not that difficult to get one. So I am still on the fence whether or not I want to pull. So if I do, it'll be a separate gacha. If I don't, understand that's what my final decision was. But yeah, anyways, totally happy to get the Morita Hikaru new card. I will also tell you that I did get some nice single pulls from the paid premium discounted pulls. Actually, I got a decent amount of cards, right? I think starting from Karin here, right? Karin-chan I got, also Manafi. We got Osushi's birthday card, and then we also got Kawada's Tekka cards. So really nice pulls from the premium discount. And in fact, this morning I got a dupe Matsuri and Kage card. So wow. But I'm super happy to get another Morita Hikaru card. Again, I'm pretty lacking in terms of affinity points for Sakurazaka. So happy to unlock these kind of things to just help them out a little bit. Okay, so that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, bye bye.